Is this a vlog? It is. So it's going to be for the week. This is my second week. No longer working at the daycare. And this is my first week actually, like, I'm committing to try to do my work schedule. What my work schedule was 9 to 6, except for Wednesdays where it was 12 to 6. And 9 to 6, but I had an hour break. I didn't, I guess I kind of took an hour break today. So let's go over today. Today is Monday, June 22nd. It is now 11 p.m. But to go over the day, I worked on my website the longest. So I was supposed to start at 9 o'clock, but I'd say I had a slower start because I made and ate breakfast. So really, I kind of started at 10:24 a.m. But I didn't finish my website. I did take like a lunch break, but it was like 20-ish minutes, maybe 30, not a whole hour. But it was like 10:24 to 5 p.m. Like that's how long it took me, some back and forth with my website. But in between, I did take breaks, and I was like looking for poetry contests and just like grants or anything to submit some of my poems. And so I did find that. So that's another thing I did today. And that took a while too. So that was also a part of the 10:24 a.m. to the 5 p.m. gap. So yeah, updating website took long. I also wanted to record it, so I did some like video recording through Zoom, and then also looking up poetry contests, writing it down so I could remember that these are the ones I want to submit to before the end of June. Um, and what else? I checked some other things off my list today. I exercised. Yeah, you saw pictures of that. So I exercised for, it was supposed to be like 15, 20 minutes, but then my fiance called me, and so then it became a 30-minute exercise because I was just talking because I was watching a video, and so I paused the video to have our conversation, and then I wanted to finish the video, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep exercising. So yeah, that was about like 30 minutes, but that was good. Got some exercise in, much needed. Um, and then I had some like random stuff on my to do, like answering text messages because I'm really bad and really late with replying to people. And so like I made it a part of my to do list so I actually could get to it. And so I did a lot of it, but I still have some left to do. Um, Today I would say was productive, even though it felt like I was just sitting the whole day, but I actually was being productive. I also did laundry a little bit, but I still did it, and it came in handy. So yeah, it was a pretty chill, pretty good day. Um, yeah, that's the update. Today is Monday, so I'll check back in on Tuesday. Good night. Good morning. I started the day at about 8:30ish, 9 o'clock. I really got out of bed. I started the day with meditation. It is Tuesday. I'm just all over the place. It is Tuesday, I believe, June 23rd. And yes, I started the day with meditation. And then a part of my to do list was cleaning around the house. And so I did that. And now I'm eating brunch breakfast I'm cooking it right now, 11:24 a.m. So yeah, the next steps is hopefully to submit to a poetry contest and then do some like studying research things, and then I'll see whatever else I want to do on my to-do list. But yeah, pretty productive so far, but I want to actually like jump into the author side of my productive day and not just like the other things I also wanted to do. So yeah, I'll check back in. I'm biased to myself. I'm excited right now. I'm submitting 3 poems to a poetry contest, and I'm excited right now for it. Just because I enjoy the poems, whether they are accepted or not, that's to find out in due time. but I'm happy with my edits for these poems. I'm happy that I remembered these poems, and I'm happy that the contest that I'm submitting to allows that these poems have maybe been previously published. I'm not published, previously shown on social media, so or posted on social media, and I love that because that's very helpful for me. And I've tweaked it some so to make it even stronger, and so even then what I posted wasn't even the final draft, so that's good. And so I'm biased to myself. I'm happy with myself, and I'm hoping and just sending good energy for one or all of these poems to be accepted. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, still submitting to contests and enjoying this second day of doing so. So yeah, maybe I'll submit to another today, but it depends on time. I may just do this one and then do another one tomorrow. We will see. So yeah, this is my random check-in. Don't know if I'll check back in later, but we'll see. Things I forgot to say is that it is Wednesday, 5:07 right now, p.m. June 24th. And this is a contest with a fee, so I do have to pay money. And I try to find contests with fees that are $5 or under. This is $17 for the first submission for the first poem, and then $10 for every poem after that I'm submitting, and I am submitting 3. And so it's like nerve-wracking because money is involved, but I'm still excited. I'm still believing in these poems and just enjoying the process as I go. I'm biased to myself. I'm happy with myself. I'm enjoying myself. I've just been singing random tunes in my head to just excite and hype myself up. And so that's what that was that I just shared with you. All right, see you later. Good morning. It is Thursday around 10 a.m. and I'm just having breakfast. I made a smoothie. It's strawberry with squeezes of lemon. And so I guess I tried to make like a strawberry lemon smoothie, but it was only half a lemon. It tastes good. It also reminds me of like a candy, but it's just strawberries and squeezes of lemon. So yeah. And then I have 1 slice of pizza. We made pizza last night. We made the dough and we had leftover pasta sauce that we had made. And then if you just add basil, it'll become like the pizza sauce. And so we used that. So 2 things from scratch, and then the cheese was store-bought, the seasonings were store-bought. And yeah, I just wanted a cheese pizza, but I put half of onion on. I'm gonna call him Mr. One Piece. So I'm calling my partner Mr. One Piece from here on out. He is my boyfriend, fiance, husband. I just like the flow of that. Boyfriend, fiance, husband. It's for you to guess what stage we are at right now. If he is my boyfriend right now, if he is my fiance, or if he is my husband right now. But yeah, I'm gonna call him Mr. One Piece because that's easier for me. And so yeah, Mr. One Piece had half onion and half cheese. So yeah, it is a small breakfast, but at least it's something to carry me over. And what I realized that I haven't done this week for you is to go over what my to-do list is for the day, and then like tell you what I achieved. And so I'm gonna do that today because tomorrow is gonna look different than like my 9 to 6 that I'm trying to do for Friday, because I'm gonna be driving my family somewhere. And so I may not really start like my focus for the workday until like 3 p.m. tomorrow. And so I'm gonna try to do enough today and maybe even a little bit tonight to just feel like I've been productive for Thursday and Friday. But my to-do list for Thursday, one is to study for something. I'm not in school, but I'm just studying for something. And so I want to at least make it to the complete chapter 1 through 3. I'm almost done chapter 1, and so at least if there's 8 chapters, I believe. And so if I could finish chapter 3 by today, that'd be great. Even make it to chapter 4, that'd be amazing. Next on the list is, I have this idea, and I've had this idea since maybe 2021, 2022, to make these images or like pictures I see of things that when you first glance at it, you don't know what it is, but then when you look at it again, it actually forms something. So I've been taking random pictures of that, of those types of things that I see, and then I've been making poems out of it. But I have not gathered all of these in a folder or organized it in a way where I could find them all in one place. And I want this to be like a collection or be its own like exhibit or something grand I visualize for this. But I need to gather it all together to know how many pieces of art and poetry I have, because I haven't made all the poems for the art. And so that is what I would like to do, is at least start finding some and putting it in a folder so that I have all of them slowly starting to be in one place so I can find it. Next, I haven't figured out how to separate like talking about my children's book stuff from like my novels and poetry stuff, so I'm just going to talk about it on here until I figure that out. So I am working on a chapter book. It's a chapter book series. I've been working on it since 2020. I still believe that it has a good message, a good heart, and that it will be relatable and enjoyable for kids and families and parents and adults. And so that is why I'm still writing it, though it technically is like it's like a timepiece. Like, it's from an event that happened, and some people I could hear arguing that this isn't relevant now, but to me it is still relevant because it's a part of our history and it's a part of like what we've lived through. And so that is why I am writing about it. And so, or I enjoyed when I started in 2020, and now I just still have the ideas for it, so I want to at least finish the series. And so I don't want to publish any of it until the series is done, because I feel like that would be better for this. And I guess I do want to self-publish this, but this may be like the only children's book series that I want to self-publish, and everything else would be amazing if I got picked up by an agent, or if I found an agent to represent me. And then maybe some children's books I would want to try to publish myself, but not really. Like I said, I want to find an agent and just be represented for my children's books, so it can separate me from like novels and poetry and then children's books, and it's just separated. But yes, I'm working on that series, and I finished book 2, I think it was this week. And so I think I'm ready to just start book 3. And so that would be cool to just start. No big pressure. Or I could reread Olivia's book, because Olivia's book has been on pause since last year, or since even longer, but I think just since last year. And I posted a video of like a breakthrough idea I've had for alternating chapters, which is great. But I need to just get over this fear of like, I don't even know what the fear is. It's just, I guess it's starting because I want to make sure that I make the book right, and I know it's going to be time consuming, but I have to start in order for it to not take so much time in the long run. And so I think it's time to reread what I have written for Olivia's book, so I can go in and add more chapters, edit, and see where the story takes me. Another thing I would like to do is maybe start a draft for my newsletter, though I don't know what I would update yet, so I don't know if I want to have it go out next Tuesday or the Tuesday after that, because I'm not sure what I would say yet. But that's a possibility to just start it, because so I can have it at least prepared and almost done, depending on what I want to share. I would also like to clean the living room. Just make it a little bit more organized, because like I said, yes, I am focusing on my author business for this for like this transition into like creating my own schedule, creating my own routine. But I'm also trying to be productive in all areas of my life. So that's my author business, but that's also the house. That's also for my health. And so leading into my health, I would like to exercise today. That could be doing the bike. That could be learning doing the bike. I don't have a sit at home bike at my parents' house. We do, but not here. So doing the treadmill, or doing like learning a dance, or just doing some type of YouTube exercise, just so I'm doing something. I could also walk around the neighborhood. I would like to find, I have this 4th of July, well, kind of 4th of July, kind of more about like being America being 250 years old poem that I want to find the right contest for. I believe this poem could resonate with people, and I just want to know how to find the right contest for it. And so I'm trying. I'm trying to look for that. And then the last thing, I know, that's it. So I will check back in later. That's on my to-do list. We will see how much I get done, and I'll check back in later.